We're getting news from the Phantom Zone today.
On the show.
Buckle up, scallywags, because this is getting awkward. Oh, my.
But we like getting awkward, yes.
Yes, hope you guys had a great weekend. It's what you might have missed.
Because we're about ready to ruin it.
Yeah, because today, and it totally not intentional.
No,
not intentional. It was just looking for the best odd news out there, and these were the ones that came up. And
we found them.
And yeah, what's your main story? You got that one.
I'm blessing things is my main one.
Who do we? Yeah.
Why don't you start with that one?
Okay.
And then we'll go to this one.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Because these are all pretty much level this week.
Yeah.
I don't know what our top story is going to be. But well, you want to talk about rap battles?
Rap battles. Epic rap battles.
Epic rap battles. Dr. Dre loses trademark battle to a gynecologist also named Dr. Dre. Right?
No, wow.
There's a rap battle you didn't expect to hear. You've heard of beating the rap? Well, a gynecologist in Pennsylvania has beaten the rapper, Dr. Dre to be exact. Last week, Drayon M. Birch, a.k.a. Dr. Dre, won a 3-year legal battle that began when he wanted to trademark his name. Well, that didn't sit well with the NWA founding member turned music industry mogul, who tried to block Dre's effort, fearing that people might be confused by the similar sounding names. Birch, which is author of books like 20 Things You May Not Know About the Vagina. There's your book club.
Go out and find it. I'm sure it's at Amazon.
Sure.
It's probably one of the... anyway.
Won in part by arguing that Dr. Dre is not a medical doctor, nor is he qualified to provide any type of medical service or sell products specifically in the medical or healthcare industry.
Imagine that.
Right? Furthermore, he testified that trading on Dre's reputation would be a bad reflection on me as a doctor, because some of Dre's lyrics can be characterized as a misogynistic and homophobic. He said, I was just appalled that someone would think that I wanted to be them, and I actually went to medical school. Birch is quoted as saying in the 49-page document issued by the Trial and Appeal Board of the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. So, the decision doesn't give Dre carte blanche to do whatever he likes. Forbes points out that Dr. Dre, the rapper Dre, it's confusing.
It is confusing.
The rapper
I'm saying you're trying to figure it out.
Could have a good case should the real doctor start rapping about chronic endometriosis. Wow. Or anything about a G thing. But in the meantime, Dr. Dre, the doctor, wins the trademark battle.
Because, totally going to get those two confused. I promise you that Dr. Dre, the gynecologist, is not Dr. Dre.
I'm the only one that remembers MTV Raps back in the day also had a Dr. Dre.
They did, yeah.
That was not
Dr.
Dre. So I mean, where does he fit into this whole thing?
Oh, he was a passing fancy on
whatever
MTV,
happened to him. Where is he even?
He probably
alive?
changed his name. Now works for NBC.
Yeah, I guess. Sure. Yeah.
Well, we go from rapping to fermented cabbage.
Oh, sauerkraut.
Yeah, sauerkraut.
Kimchi.
But this isn't quite the same thing.
Oh?
Did you know you could cure homosexuality with cabbage juice?
What?
Yeah. An Ohio woman claims cabbage juice can cure homosexuality.
Well.
That's the headline.
Sure.
An Ohio woman who claims that fermented cabbage juice can cure or reverse homosexuality is under scrutiny from the state's attorney general. Jillian Epperly, 44, claims that her juice can reverse the aging process, cures autism and Down syndrome, regrow limbs and organs.
Oh, so it's just a miracle. The cabbage is a miracle thing.
And notes that the LGBT lifestyle is possible mutation of the reproductive system that sends mixed signals to the brain.
Sure.
Epperly says that the root of all the disease is a gut parasite called Candida and recommends Jilly juice as a solution. The juice is a blend.
Website and everything.
Yeah, the juice is a blended combination of salt, water, kale, or cabbage, which is fermented at room temperature for a few days. She advised drinking up to a gallon of it a day, which will rid the gut of fungus
Because because it will kill you.
Nope. And I quote, excreted in diarrhea, which she calls waterfalls. I'm proud of being a leader of a poop cult, she joked on her face.
Hashtag poop cult.
I can't.
Can I just say, don't go chasing waterfalls. Oh.
Although Epperly has no medical training or education, she has a growing online audience. According to BuzzFeed News, she has various critics attempting to take her down, while the Ohio Attorney General's office has received complaints from people concerned that her claims are doing harm. Imagine that. Wow. So I want to get rid of all the bad stuff in
cure aging. What was it? Autism, Down syndrome,
regrow limbs and organs
with cabbage. Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm gonna have to eat more sauerkraut.
Science, right?
Juice you some sauerkraut.
Get you some jelly juice and poop your gay away. Apparently,
with waterfalls.
Yeah. So, totally did not realize whenever I was picking my stories from today that all three of my stories have to do with the ladies' no-no squares.
Imagine that.
Yeah, totally.
It's okay.
Moving right along, though, but a woman allegedly blows up a pee sample in a 7-Eleven microwave.
So how long did you have to microwave that?
Why did you have to microwave
exactly.
that?
Because you kind of have something warm to ferment the juice in.
Well, sure, yeah. This article is full of bad puns, so I'm just gonna read it verbatim.
And we're gonna roll with them.
This is coming from the Huffington Post. You're in trouble now. Ha 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 ho ho. See what they did there.
Knocked it right
A woman
out
in
of the
Aurora,
park.
California. Where'd I get that? Has been cited for property damage after she allegedly used a 7-Eleven microwave to heat up a plastic bottle filled with urine on Thursday morning. The bottle blew up in the process, and the pee ended up dripping out of the microwave. When the bottle exploded, 26-year-old Angelique Sanchez. So would you call her Dirty Sanchez? So
I wasn't going to make that. I wasn't going to make that joke.
She allegedly left the convenience store. As you might expect, the on-duty clerk was pissed.
Oh, God.
She told police that she threatened to call law enforcement if Sanchez didn't clean up the mess, according to KOAA, the NBC affiliate in Pueblo. We're here for you. According to the police report, Sanchez did come back and wiped up the microwave, but she apparently just took napkins and wiped the substance on the floor before walking out again. That's when the police were called. Responding officers found Sanchez at a nearby clinic where she was due to take a urinalysis test, imagine that, for a potential employer, according to the Associated Press. When confronted, Sanchez reportedly told police that she had cleaned up the mess and didn't understand the problem. When I reminded her that the urine blew up where people prepare their food, she told me it was not real urine.
Huh.
Yeah. Sanchez was cited for damaging the $500 microwave, and she was not allowed to take her drug test that day.
You know, we did a story a couple weeks ago about black market urine.
Yeah.
So maybe she should have visited that.
Maybe.
Speaking of law enforcement officers, you know, Mentos, the fresh maker, right?
Yeah.
Guy goes in and buys his Mentos. It's just a normal everyday thing. But he gets confronted by an off-duty cop. That's right. An off-duty cop reported officer at a service station in Orange County, California, drew a gun on a man who he suspected of stealing a roll of Mentos, totaling a whopping $1.19.
All you have to do is just pop one and be like,
That's what
and
the
then the
commercial
cop
said.
would laugh, and then they'd go on about their day. I mean, it doesn't matter what comes. Fresh goes better in life.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Jose Aurelia, 49, who lives near Los Angeles, told the Orange County Register that he and his wife were going to a club in mid-March when the incident occurred. They stopped at a gas station in Buena Park to withdraw cash from an ATM, while his wife asked for some mints. Withdrawing $60 in cash, Aurelia bought a pack of Mentos with a $20 bill, completely legal, by the way. While waiting for the clerk to give back change, Aurelia pocketed the mints. The video footage shows a man wearing a black hoodie and shorts and standing behind Aurelia immediately draws a gun, says he's a police officer, and tells him to put the candy back on the...
Because stealing Mentos is totally a gun-drawing offense.
Personally, why is the off-duty cop wearing a black hoodie? How much you want to bet he wasn't actually a cop? He was wanting to steal the place. Rob it.
The whole place.
Steal the whole place.
Just the whole building.
It's been a month, and I still can't shake it, Aurelia told the Register. It was traumatic, the whole incident. I grew up in Santa Ana, and I've been shot before. Okay. Aurelia has retained an attorney and is seeking financial damages from Buena Park Police Department. So if you're ever out in beautiful, sunny Southern California, by God, they take their theft of Mentos seriously.
Maybe he was shot after stealing a pack of gum.
Wow.
Totally. So, warning. Gonna go a little risque on this one. May not be suitable for work.
May not be suitable for kids.
May not be suitable for kids. Gonna try not to get too explicit here, but here's a story that's got a few tongues wagging. Twitter users chew out DJ Khaled for refusing to perform oral sex on his wife.
Yep, you heard that right. We're talking about oral sex.
Not to put DJ Khaled in a box, but, well, no pun intended there. But he apparently refuses to perform oral sex on his wife, Nicole Tuck. Even tackier, he expects it from her because, as he explained in a recently discovered interview from 2014, he, quote, is the king in the relationship.
He doesn't look like Elvis.
I know, right? Yeah, they married back in 2016. He said, "You got to understand, I'm the Don. I'm the king." He told the hosts of New York-based radio show The Breakfast Club. It's different rules for men. We, the king. So there's some things y'all might not want to do, but it got to get done. I just can't do what you want me to do. I just can't.
That's a direct quote.
Yeah.
Sorry for the butchered English.
Why it sounds horrible coming from me. Not surprisingly, the revelation that Khaled is unwilling to provide oral pleasure had tongues a-wagging on Twitter. That's right. A few people had theories how Tuck made up for the oral sex inequity, saying things like, they put. There's a whole bunch of things. I'm not going to put these posts up there.
No.
But you can look them up, and even attracting Westworld actress Evan Rachel Wood, suggesting that he's got some serious issues. Basically saying, you're missing out. Taking it from someone who has pride and thoroughly enjoys pleasuring women, you should grow up.
The best part of this is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson chimed in. And basically...
Well, so did Smash Mouth.
Oh my God, it's getting serious.
Smash Mouth said a king who
If
doesn't...
Smash Mouth is getting into this, man, it's serious.
Oh, yeah.
No, not really.
I mean, how appropriate is it that Smash Mouth... A king who doesn't is no king at all. Let's see if we got the one from The Rock on here.
Right there.
That's The Root.
Oh, The Root. Well, it's just close to The Rock. It's the root. It's the root of all problems.
I don't see The Rock post on here.
We'll look it up.
I'll look it up while he's doing his story, and if I find it, I'll come back.
We're going to go from the root of non-pleasure, which is DJ Khaled, to, we've all had those Taco Bell moments, right, Spoo? Where you just eat it and your belly just... You need a priest. Bishops blessing toilets in the UK to stop fed-up worshippers from using the bushes.
Real quick, found it. The Rock says, and I quote, clear his throat, "As a man, I take great pride in mastering all performances. This is probably a little TMI. I will now quietly excuse myself from this fun thread."
Rock's tossing shade.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the bishop. Bishop of Clemsford Stephen Cottrell, Bishop of Clemsford Stephen Cottrell was called in to bless the bog by delighted petitioners who had waited 850 years for a water closet. Wow, that's a
long time to wait for the bathroom.
It's a long time to wait for the bathroom. Reverend Derek Clark paid for the 13-foot facility out of his own pocket because of the lack of facilities that started hitting congregational members in numbers in his remote church. He now tows it down to medieval All Saints Church in Gulteg, Essex, twice a month with his tractor and says the loo was inspired by God. Delighted Bishop Stephen said, "I have blessed many things in my time, but this is a first for me." Granddad and semi-retired farmer Reverend Clark says, "I suppose I have been caught myself there, and I know what it's like for other people. Being a farmer, I have been to many agricultural shows, and I've seen these toilets blocked, and I thought that's what we needed, and also put a kitchen in there." Kitchen in a toilet.
While you're at it,
You know, hey, I'm going to the bathroom, but man, I got to make that microwavable snack.
I'm like, while you're sitting,
He added, as it turned the church around, we had 6 or 8 people in the congregation, and now we have 20 or even sometimes 30.
Oh.
I'm so blessed the Holy Spirit guided me to do this. It's not my idea, he goes on to say. It came from a greater power. I don't know how it came to my mind, but it was put in there by someone. It was called...
Maybe the fact that you didn't have a toilet.
Yeah.
It was put there by your bladder.
It's a cute little facility.
It is a cute little toilet.
I think we can kind of veer away from this topic for a while.
Right. So the interesting news today. But hey,
Wow.
you got something we might have missed?
Put it in those comments below.
That's right.
And across all of our social media platforms, the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Instagram.
Make sure you guys continue to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Just one click.
One simple click.
Hit that bell notification too while you're there. And while you're checking us out on that Facebook, there it is.
Hi. You can order a t-shirt that says the show on it.
You be a walking billboard.
Man,
How much do those things cost?
Well, you can get a short sleeve one for $20. I mean, it's summertime, you know. You can get a long sleeve one for $22, and you can still get one of our hoodies for $25.
Yeah. So that's going to wrap up another Monday with the show, and we thank you for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Jonathan from Highlandville, Missouri. And like, zoinks, man, here's your Russian clip of the day. Come here, Scoob, buddy, old pal.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and if you liked what you see, go ahead and click on our faces to go ahead and subscribe to get all of our Monday through Friday stuff.
Indeed, and here's a couple of links down below that you can follow to watch more shows like it. Tons of great content right here at Scallywag Productions. We'll see you tomorrow.